Hello friends of the electrified charging fun and welcome to Electrified Speicher, your channel all around Skoda's e-mobility. My name is Matthias, and in the past there was a lot of discussion going on, a lot of doubts and even some criticism on my position that Skoda will bring a software update to the versions 4.x of the ENYAQ. And I already kept my position on this and said yes, Skoda will update the software version 4.x ENYAQs to software version 5.x. And now Skoda is fulfilling this promise. All ENYAQs with software version 4.x will be updated to software version 5.4, which at the time of this video is the latest version available. And what that means and how that works, this I will tell you in this video, so stay tuned. As I already said, at the time of this video, the current software version is 5.4. Every Elroq, every ENYAQ currently built is delivered with this software version. So this update now applies to all ENYAQ who have the software version 4.0, 4.1, or even got the over-the-air update to 4.1.2, or got that update maybe done at the dealership. So this is all the ENYAQs that were built after the technical facelift back in October 2023. And they were built for around 9 months till summer of 2024, around July, June of 2024 with software version 4. A lot of people simply don't know that this version ever existed. And then they switched directly over to the new generation of software version 5.0. They delivered some ENYAQs with 5.2 and the latest one with 5.4. This video only applies to those ENYAQs of those 9-month period with software version 4, not for those who still are on 5.0 or 5.2. Those with a software version 4 ENYAQ like me, we've waited a rather long time for an update. So up to May or June of 2025, there was not a single update done, despite the fact that there are a lot of issues with the car. And then they brought this small 4.1.2 update, which I didn't find anything it improved. So the early customers of technical facelift waited nearly 2 years now for any bug fix or any software update. Take mine ENYAQ, for example, was built in May 2024. Didn't see any update. And another thing is that Skoda did not communicate anything to those customers. And I do not even want to blame Skoda on this, because simply, I guess, they didn't have any information to communicate. Because if you look at such an update, they are completely dependent. First, is it ever possible on a technical way? So they are completely dependent on the Volkswagen Group, or be more precise, on CARIAD. And when CARIAD gives clearance for an update path, well, the next decision is, won't they bring that update to those customers? This is not a technical decision. This is a decision based on money. So are they willing to pay for it? And we all know that especially Volkswagen is sometimes making rather bad decisions here, not in the favor of the customer. But Skoda is different. Skoda tries to get those updates to the customer. And after that decision, just on a financial basis, well, the last question is how to bring the update to you. Is it possible we are over the air, which is way cheaper than doing it at the dealership? But let's put all those thoughts aside right now, because the update is clear and it is here. And now let's talk about the details. So let's start directly with one downside of this update. It has to be done at the dealership. It's not an over-the-air update. There were big hopes on the side of Skoda that they could bring it over the air to you, yet those hopes did not fulfill. So I guess even this small update 4.1.2 was to get the cars over the air updatable, but it does not work out. So in the end, you have to go to the dealership, and this basically proves that at least those ENYAQs are still not general capable of being updated over the air. In this case, with this campaign, the dealer should contact you. Don't rush towards your dealer to make an appointment, please. So the dealer will contact you. But to be fair, from a lot of you I know that dealers are not all the same, and some of you are not really satisfied with their dealers because those are getting never contacted. Those dealers are not working proactively, are not really into all of those topics, and I totally get that. The update itself is free of charge. It should last a couple of hours until it is installed, so I would rather say half a day. I don't know yet because my car also did not get the update as of now. I also have to wait, and I will inform you as soon as my car is updated how it went, and then I show you every single detail that changed. But now in this video we can talk directly about some points of the update, how it will work out and what will be. I'm pretty sure not every functionality from the software version 5.4 will make it to the software version 4.x. We already saw this back in the days when there was the update from software version 2 to software version 3. Some functions were missing. And I'm pretty sure you will not see the remote access and the remote parking in the updated software version 4 ENYAQs. At least if you do not have that with software version 4, and I doubt that you have that, because additional hardware is needed. And another thing, another downside is you will not be able to switch the view of the head-up display anymore. And for those who are now curious what this guy here is talking about, well, you with software version 5 simply don't know that in software version 4 they added the feature with the right scroll button that you can change not only the view of the cockpit display, but you could scroll up to change the view of the head-up display, and you've got 3 separate views which you could switch between. And this feature got removed with software version 5.0 because Skoda saw that this was not of a good usability. A lot of people struggled with switching and accidentally switched the wrong monitors, so therefore they decided to remove that feature, and we will never see that again. And I bet there will be plenty of more. For example, I'm really sure that you get the automatic confirmation of that OK button for the profile for the user when starting to drive. Well, that was added with 5.4. So after a couple of seconds of driving, this screen just magically disappears, which is a big improvement. Let's see what will really be in our cars as soon as we've got the first ones updated. The update is late, but it is here. And that proved that Skoda still cares about their customers. And I know you will now tell me all the problems that still exist with software version 5.4, like missing charging provider filters, or you with the software version 3 will tell me where's preheating, and I totally understand that. But let us fight about all those missing parts starting again tomorrow, because today we have something we should cheer and where we should be happy about. So let's enjoy this day. And then, starting tomorrow, I will again fight at the front lines for you to get all the needed features and all the bug fixes done. And for those of you who are watching driving a Volkswagen ID3, ID4 or a Cupra Born, well, I'm pretty sure that those brands will also bring this update to you, because why shouldn't they? It's there. I cannot guarantee this because I'm not in contact with those brands, but I'm still convinced they will update your car as well. And at the end of this video, a little punch should be allowed, because here at Electrified Speicher you don't have to wait long for updates. You will always be served the latest news out of Skoda's EV world, like this video here for example. Therefore it is highly recommended to subscribe to this channel and to support me with a small donation so that I can keep my independent work up and running. And with that, stay full of energy. Your Matthias Electrified Speicher.